Welcome back to Planet Phobia, your hub for horror. So in today's video, we'll check out the top 10 horror movies from 2018. Without further ado, let's jump into the list. Kicking off the list with the number 10 spot is Cam. This Netflix film is a vibrant techno thriller. Cam follows Lola, who is trying to get to the top of the Cam Girl rankings. Using shock value and willing to do just about anything to make her dream a reality. Just as Lola cracks the top 50, she is locked out of her account. Soon, her account is back online. The girl in front of the camera, however, is not Lola, but an imposter. Unable to access her earnings or clients, she is forced to sit back and watch as her doppelganger takes over the life she has worked for. 2018 was a big year for leading ladies in the horror genre. Cam is just the tip of the iceberg, as you will see with the entries at the top of today's list. Number 9. The Night Eats the World. The first thing you may notice about The Night Eats the World is that it is slow-paced, unhurried, and thought-provoking. Not to say that the movie isn't action-packed, it just takes its time to build tension before it is unleashed in a bloodbath of horror. I always like to see a good zombie movie on any top 10 list I'm working on, and this one definitely deserves to be in the conversation for best horror of 2018. This well-crafted nightmare makes a great addition to any horror fan's library. Number 8. Terrifier. Simple, brutal, terrifying. Terrifier introduces you to the world of Art the Clown. After his escapades in All Hallows Eve, Art gets his own full-length feature film with Terrifier. Being a little underdeveloped from his future roles is okay in this one. Basically, there's not much you need to read into with Art. He's on a nihilistic world tour of pain and torture, while wearing a smile the entire time. This movie helped usher in a near cult following status for the franchise. Number 7. Overlord. Parachuting behind enemy lines on the eve of D-Day to destroy a German radio jamming tower in an old church, our protagonists soon uncover a secret Nazi laboratory. Here, local villagers are subjected to horrible experiments. Their bodies are used to distill a black tar substance that can create super abilities found running underneath the land. This is one of my favorites from 2018, a solid mix between a good old-fashioned war movie and modern horror. I also enjoy Wyatt Russell as an actor too, someone who has been emerging as a great talent in the world of horror. Along with Overlord, Wyatt was featured in last year's Night Swim. I first noticed him on the TV show Lodge 49. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend checking it out. From start to finish, Overlord was a blast in 2018 and makes for a great watch today. Number 6. Gehenna, Where Death Lives. Swaying from the path of mainstream media, this American-Japanese horror entry finds itself on my list for Best of 2018. Our last entry, Overlord, took us behind enemy lines in Germany during World War II. Gehenna also uses World War II as a major theme, but here taking place in a remote location on the Pacific island of Saipan. Deep in an underground bunker complex, here, as the title suggests, is where death lives. Dive into a world of Japanese soldiers being trapped in a time loop, drawn to an ancient evil. Watch as a cast of characters try to escape a dark force that is all around them. In this movie, the best escape plan is to die. The one who survives last will face the true horror of Gehenna. Number 5. The Endless. This standout from 2018 follows two brothers, Justin and Aaron Smith. Forced to grow up in a commune where the community members are part of a UFO death cult can definitely make you feel a certain way. This movie explores the brothers trying to find answers to their past. In order to do that, they must visit the commune they haven't seen since their youth. This movie is visually stunning. The storyline is a strange case study on our perception of reality, what it means to each of us, and how it can be altered. The strange land the commune sits on holds many secrets. The Endless secures its position as one of 2018's best horror films. Number 4, Ghost Stories. This underrated gem follows a man who spent his life debunking paranormal activity. Considering it his life's work to not be swayed by superstition like his family was growing up. This one is classified as an anthology. However, the plot is cohesive and the main character is featured throughout. This film covers 3 cases. The first follows a night watchman on duty at an abandoned asylum. Okay, that seems to track for a horror fan. Sign me up. The second case is of a teenager obsessed with the occult that runs over a strange creature on a dark and secluded highway. The third and possibly most mind-bending case is of a financier who is awaiting the birth of his first child. Soon, visions of his wife's death and poltergeist activity sends him into a downward spiral. This movie really is great. It sets a tense atmosphere and pays off big in the end. I highly recommend checking out 2018's Ghost Stories. Number 3, A Quiet Place. What happens when extraterrestrial beings with an acute sense of hearing take over the world? Well, you better find a quiet place. That's the gist of this 2018 smash hit. Starring Emily Blunt, this one brought a unique story to the horror genre. Yes, post-apocalyptic survival movies are nothing new, but the introduction of the alien monsters and the strange stipulation that you have to be quiet as shit or your insides will be turned to outsides in the matter of seconds definitely keeps you on edge and makes for a suspenseful watching experience. Number 2, Annihilation. Annihilation is all about a trippy dreamscape. Once you enter the shimmer, your perception may become sketchy, like one too many rum and Pepsis. Natalie Portman delivers a powerful performance. As a cellular biology professor and former U.S. Army soldier, she must uncover the truth. Why are plants and animals beginning to mutate? What is the shimmer and how will it affect mankind? If you haven't seen this one yet, tune in to find out the answers. Number 1, Hereditary. Here it is, the big dog of 2018, the world heavyweight champion, the cream of the crop, if you will. Lord, this one lives rent-free in my head. The scene where the mother slowly saws off her own head while floating in midair is one of the most horrific scenes I've witnessed in recent memories. And I love it. From the creepy backstory with the family dynamics, to the theme of occultism which is always heavy in the air, this one slaps hard. Charlie, with her fascination with death, sets the tone and you get that feeling you just can't shake that something is off. The telephone pole scene, the way the brother just goes to bed instead of calling the authorities or at the very least his parents, the way he pays for it tenfold, how the mother completely loses touch with reality and herself, culminating in a treehouse full of naked people. Prophecy and destiny come true. Damn people, this is the best horror movie of 2018. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below. This is Planet Phobia signing off. If you enjoy this content, go check out my other videos, and if you're feeling extra generous, hit that button that says subscribe. Thanks for watching.